fresh orders?
Let's move.
Do you know what happens when a devil is struck down on this in the heath? Indeed, we did. All the
Do you think it's so simple? And I need you.
Our very... Now, how about we go in reverse? Sorry, but there's no room for me. Ready and willing. Defender of the people. What's your gripe with Saluna anyway, Shadowheart?
She betrayed her sister and ruined the balance of things.
I never learned the word.
Imagine turning on those who love you for did.
You seek arms. I seek a warrior worthy to bear them. Slaughter!
Looking ahead.
sharp as ever. To think
You seek arms. I seek a warrior worthy to bear them. Slaughter!
Can't give up now.
I was a Farid.
Assume nothing.
Can't afford to stay idle. I wonder what the next move is.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
We're going to keep Astarion safe. On my life, Cazador won't touch him.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to.
Attention!
Never a dull moment.
Just focus on the glory to come.
Sister,
Where am I needed?
I'm not worthy.
Well,
Now there.
didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. You want the coins or not? First coin's got the soul of a woman named Mavery. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ongir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins out of the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Same as me.
You seek arms.
I seek a warrior worthy to bear them. Slaughter!
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Learned the words.
Yes,
Sharp as
did.
ever.
She gives them.
You seek arms. I seek a warrior worthy to bear them. Slaughter!
Still breathing, despite everything.
Don't burn yourself.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Come on, let's go.
No one stopped me yet.
The pride of the gate.
Let's get going.
Together.
Quiet! Both of yes.
Rest in peace, my friends. I hope a better life awaits you.
It seems like Cazador used Astarion's flesh not as a canvas, but as a contract. A bit crowded, don't you think? Wonderful.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you? Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me. Come. Jahira!
Hello.
Absolutely. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved 2 of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible? What in the hells is that thing? Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then you've found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Salmon might be knocking around here, right? Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalspawn trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day! Hey, it's Damon! Let's say hi!
Karlach! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, 2 things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlek to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
You feel so nice. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but... at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please. Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
Blood, this is heavy.
Please, I just want to be alone. It's Stannis. He's gone. Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Stannis. Martin Dor, Roshan. I've always been good at running. Unlike Stannis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Not unless you can bring him back. Can you? It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me. What am I going to do? Victims of the Shadow Curse. At least they were afforded a burial.
That's curious.
It won't budge.
What a charmer. Someone caved this flaming fist's
Something over
face
there.
in. Grim.
activity among the cultists has been very demonic. Since that moment.
He was joking this morning. Jonas, I mean. He was always joking. Said it was good for morale, but he just liked seeing people laugh. He was a good harper. A good friend. We were comrades in arms. I thought we could have been something more one day, but too late now. I don't know, and I never will. I'm sorry. I'd like to be alone.
Ain't my neck of the woods. God's blood, this is heavy.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through. Cheeky. But, since you're asking,
Blade at the ready.
stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through. Take care now.
Let's march!
Never mind.
I am concerned for Karlak. She is strong, but even her courage may falter now that she knows how little time remains to her. Then that is what we must do. She is a fierce ally, and has survived great torments and challenges already. We would be fortunate to have her with us until the end. There's no space for me. Then let us go forth and conquer. Or something to that effect.
If death is soon to take Karlak, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
The party's full. You'll need to make room. Good. Our victory is...
So, the untouchable Karlak is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so probably safest to skip it. Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble, a little reclusive perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure. I hope so, because I am not striking another deal with Raphael. Who knows what he'd demand this time. But if the citizens of Baldur's Gate don't know anything, my brothers and sisters might. Cazador is a master of secrets, but the other spawn must have seen something.
You wish to speak?
Poor Karlak. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
I know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any means of slowing the grains as they slip inexorably through your fingers. Karlak's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath count. You can be sure of that.
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without. We'll get Karlak fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The absolute cause us. You ought to be kinder.
Let me guess. The Absolute is the only way. Don't bother. Why don't you and...
Your conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for disciple Balthazar's attention only. Your reasoning is hard to argue with. You're free to speak to the prisoners.
You want to help? The gnomes couple cells down are up to something, and we're in. I can't read bloody minds. Go on, before someone sees.
You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with us, exactly? Huh. And why would you be so inclined? Those Spitfires? Well, they certainly gave the guards a run for their money. And they'd be a help in the escape. I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wilburn. We've got a plan, for us and the Tieflings both. But we're scuppered without the right equipment. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdel, make sure a guard doesn't see you, or we're both done for. Stone, I feel it. I'd bet my last copper.
should do. At least things have stayed interesting. What's next? All right, what now?
one mind.
The absolute war drums beat loud in your chest. How may I serve? Slaughter.
To stand this close to her power.
They hold up somewhere, planning to burst in, spells ablaze, and rescue us.
I bloody hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear
Below. Down. Down. Ah!
Action, not reaction. You're being arrested for assault.
Ready for battle.
On the move.
Can't afford to let up.
Fresh orders?
I'm fury.
I'm
Taking position.
need to stay focused.
Have to keep going.
Your command?
I will ascend. No time to waste.
My faith will protect me. Moving.
Follow.
step forward.
I thirst for combat.
Swift and lethal.
Let's finish this.
Very well. I'll strike you down.
Fresh orders?
Victory awaits. Can't give up. On the move. On my way.
Your command?
Time to strike.
I hate to rest while our enemies still draw breath.
What's next, I wonder?
Fresh orders?
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I know. And I'll be right alongside you if it comes to that. It's only a matter of time.
Not now. Not
Till we're served up to the necromancer on a platter. Damn straight. Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand knows must succeed.
Who's next?
No time to dally.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Assume nothing.
Never a dull moment.
Blacket's will be done. You were witnessed assaulting some...
Unleash me. Understood.
Got to focus.
I seek an advantage.
Victory awaits.
My faith will protect me.
Fresh orders?
Time to strike.
I'll get us out of here.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Yes? A wise move.
Let's finish this. Moving.
Swift and lethal.
Ready for battle.
Ready.
I will ascend. Secure.
On your command.
Need to stay focused.
Make way. Take your own.
Let me strike.
Can't give up.
I am fury. I am death. On the move.
My victims await.
Concentrate.
Victory awaits.
I thirst for combat.
Time to strike.
Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Handle.
I will ascend.
My victims await.
Need to act fast.
Take two.
I will ascend. On the move.
Every bastard in this hell's pit.
I know. And
On your command.
path be true.
That is the plan.
Breathe. I've got you.
Unless this
Try. Light on my feet.
Let me strike.
Can't give up. Not now.
I am fury. I am death.
matter of time till we're served up to the necromancer. Damn straight.
Need to find a way forward.
Fresh orders?
I'm ready. Time to strike. Can't slow down.
Your command? A bold maneuver.
Can't afford to let up. Got to press on.
I am fury. I am death.
ready for battle. No survivors.
Can't afford to let up. Strike hard, strike fast.
Swift and lethal.
Yes?
Can't give up. Take your Take your
Victory awaits.
Unleash me.
Talk to me.
Victory awaits.
What should I do?
Flank!
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Let me strike. Right away.
I'm ready. Onward. Take you.
Time to strike. Taking position.
Stone. I feel it.
At the ready.
On your command. Yes.
Concentrate. Time to strike.
Intende.
On my way.
Yes.
Ready. I am fury. I am death.
Good work. We're gonna wait until it's quiet and then bust out the back wall. We'll grab the tieflings along the way. We'll need them if it comes to a fight. You, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrols busy. If the bastards spot us, all of bloody Moonrise will come down on us. We'll move once it's quiet. Until then, be ready.
This is it.
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Boat's good to go. All that's left is to ship off. My plan for now is to hide out on the water. Unless you have a better idea. Safe? That's no small claim in these parts. Lead the damn way.
Drift through the dark until time, skill, or luck brings you to Last Light's dock.
Hold there. You can't just land and start unloading strangers. They're procedures, damn it. No one gets in without being tested. Commander Jaheira's orders. And they'll have it once we know they're free from infection. Here, form a line. Let's see if the Absolute's little pet recognizes any of you.
The Absolutes, what? What are you doing?
If what you said is true, no one has anything to fear. If not, well, we'll soon find out. Now, form a line. I'll not ask again. That's it. This won't take long.
Action, not reaction.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Wish we'd gear up and then head out.
Got to have a plan. What's next?
I don't.
I do. All right. What now?
See any movement out there?
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
Maybe not. But we have each other now. We have this moment now. Thanks to you. So, shall we go for a walk?
Anywhere, my love. I go where you go.
Yeah? Deep-side narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Don't wander far. Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Just answer the question. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. You were the one who rescued those the Absolute had imprisoned. You were courageous to brave the depths of Ketherick's stronghold. I suppose you know about Ketherick then. His invincibility. That we'll never cleanse this place until he's made to bleed. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. You've learned so much. That tadpole in your head already begins to pay dividends. This relic must be your focus instead, then. Find it. Strip him of its power. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Isabel's in her room upstairs. She'll be expecting you.
Premium trinkets and doodah.
Oh, I don't need anything else. Thanks. Barry, was there something else? Did I not already? How remiss of me. Here, that should cover your services. I have plans in Baldur's Gate. The work of many years' labor that will finally bear fruit. You should look for me once we're in the city. The name Wulbren Bongle will be mentioned among many, I've little doubt. That's Iron Hand gnome business.
You recall stories of the Iron Hand Gnomes, a talented group of inventors who were banished from Baldur's Gate.
Do not speak of a story you only know the half of. We are inventors of the highest order, matched, perhaps, but never surpassed by the Gondians at the High House of Wonders. But our forebears were foolish, complicit with Saravok's madness over a century past. And so, we were banished. We still are to this day. The very one. It's the only mistake the Iron Hand Gnomes ever made. And it cost us everything. I have fought tooth and nail to restore our reputation. Particularly against the Gondian detractors who live in glass houses. Our return to Baldur's Gate will usher in a new era for the Iron Hand Gnomes. The realm deserves the benefit of our genius. Appreciate it.
Last night's best bargains, right here!
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
Wonder if I could con some gold off that cleric.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. I mean, maybe. I guess it is kind of old. Here. Birds of a feather. Premium trinkets and... Welcome back. Are you... looking for something? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? Pleasure doing business with you.
Last night's best bargains, right here!
Things in Moonrise were bad. Real bad. Thank you for getting me out of there.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Roland said to sit tight. But what's taking so long? I hope he's all right.
I promise, kid.
We're bruised, battered, but we're together again. You damn well brought them back.
Premium
Of course Ronan went looking for us. If you see him, send his ass back here, and fast!
Last Light's best bargains, right here!
And head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Can we make it home?
Burning through our oil.
I don't.
So just about do.
That's why we're
Just about. Just about. Too long, though.
Dead Githyanki. The corpse may hold something useful.
Is that Ronan? I've better sense than this. Have to keep going.
Your command?
God damn it all! I could do nothing right! Not a damn thing! I was looking for Cal and Leah. What else? Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people. At least dead I'd have had a purpose. Perhaps as an appetizer for some cursed monster. I failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
Alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Keep sight narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ronan! You asshole! It's about time!
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
I thought my entire family was dead!
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the 2 idiots.
Humble too? Imagine that.
She has no cause to be humble. She brought us back together. A task I failed miserably at. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
Clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
You're heading into the towers, are you? Good. I pray it's not too late for Duke Ravengard.
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us.
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadows for once.
Have a gander at the fun.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir?
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help.
My loot? You got it back? How? You killed a Thor? The Ketheric's elite. How did you... Never mind. He needs us. Needs our help. I've been lost in the shadows so long. And I met a boy there, too. Nathaniel. He's the only reason my mind survived that emptiness, that loss. He told me about someone he knew. Someone called Halsin, a druid. Nathaniel spoke of little else. Do you know him? I was freed to find you. It's fate. You and I were meant to meet, to save Nathaniel. Bring Halsin as soon as you can. The Shadowfell is no place for a child. Especially a child like Nathaniel.
Duke Ravengard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Come on, open up. main locks. They see best in the dark. A light source can blind them.
I thirst for combat. Unleash me. Taking up position. Ready for battle. Fresh orders?
Need to stay focused.
My victims await.
Like its will be done. Can't give up now.
In your name.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Can't keep me out.
That's why we're still standing around. See any movement up there?
That took the edge off.
How can I help? Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Back in the thick of things.
Well met. Sorry, but there's no... Let's make this...
Seek and you shall find me.
Blade at the ready.
Looking ahead.
You wish to speak? A survivor? Sylvanus blesses us. This could be just the person we need to speak to. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
March, I wager. Seems that way.
Blood? No, never mind.
You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes. Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
Finest stock.
What am I needed?
What to do?
Jahira wants to know about surprise.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin. Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone. With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs. Good. Now it's important that only I pass through the portal once it opens. The magic is fragile. Any mistake, and our one chance will be lost forever. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
fresh orders? I will not fail. Your command.
Towards the water, you mean?
Unleash me.
What fools these mortals be.
Just have to buy him a little more time.
Let me strike.
Victory is assured.
It's done. I have him. But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong. No. It can't be. No. But some part of him is missing. He's hollow. I need to examine him back at the camp. Come see us when you can.
That might be worth a look.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
God's blood, this is heavy.
You Graven God's still alive.
Sharp as ever.
He better be. It's for I'm a dead man walking. Aye. Not as long as we can put our asses.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? Pleasure. Premium trinkets and doodads.
No time to rest.
That took the edge off.
Greeting. Make space, and my might is yours. Ready for...
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold. It's both simple and not. We need to find Thaniel's missing half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else. In truth, I'm not sure. This is beyond all reckoning. It's still part of Thaniel deep down, but it may not recognize that, or want to recognize that. Perhaps it can be reasoned with, but I'm not hopeful. Reason is not something that thrives amidst the Shadow Curse. No matter how it's been twisted by the Shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow and may show signs of his power. Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely.
In fact, I saw just the sort before, not long after we first came within reach of the Shadow Curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time. There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
This doesn't have to be your burden alone. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything. Just say the word. Perhaps not. If he truly is a part of Thaniel, then he is beyond life and death. More likely he's just hiding. We should return to where you saw him. I'll be ready.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need? It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you... whenever you're ready.
Right here!
Sharp as ever.
Perfectly fine.
What are you looking for?
Pleasure. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
You know, I've been... Your dance card is full. Loser, lead the way.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
We'll leave soon enough. No, not until we've dealt with Madeline. The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger. We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer. There is no justice for traitors, only pain. Witness.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justiciar promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised! The Dark Justiciar said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3, to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything. You're right. I'm a killer. A monster. I should have died instead.
Ah! Glorious. Look. My hand still shakes. You broke her most thoroughly. Well done. It is pleasing to see we are of one mind. You have done well. Her pain and anguish were sublime. I will treasure it. Here, for your services. Should I find another murderer in need of torment, I shall call upon you. Farewell.
No! Go away!
Back to the shadows. After him, Rastel. We need to see this through.
Don't waste a step.
I'll teach you a lesson. Just you watch. I'll make my own fun if I have to. And my own friends.
I will not know failure. Can't give up.
Best be on my way.
Ready for battle. I will not fail.
You want to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
Moving.
Nothing else holds you on my watch.
Stop that! You're supposed to be playing, not breaking things.
Take your...
Your command. Time to...
Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was play.
Taking position.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here. And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me. He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up. But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot. So I wouldn't have to be alone anymore. He'd stay with me. Play with me. I'd like that. And he would too, I think. All right, I'll do it. I want to do it. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
Rested enough.
A welcome rest.
Nathaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Nathaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Nathaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does. Indeed, but we cannot yet say the same for you. I promised I would help you, and I intend to keep that promise, however I can. Who knows what awaits us in the city and beyond, but we shall face whatever may come as staunch allies and unwavering friends. And I am glad to be at your side. I just hope an old bear can prove to be of some service to you.
Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shah's grace did we even make it this far. All right. No need to dash in ahead of me. I'm ready. Some prayers are answered more quickly than others. Let's continue.
Your party is gathered. You are ready, or so you hope. As you step into the silent water, a foreign dread travels through you. It curls its way up your leg, squeezing tight.
Lady Shah. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
You did well. Better than I would have credited you with. Now, hurry along and bear witness to my masterpiece.
This is the Dark Lady's domain. He does not belong here.
Very well, then. My sincere thanks. Don't be so mercenary. General Thorm's approval is worth more than any mere bauble. Now, get on with it. Try not to lose your footing. I'd hate to see good flesh wasted on a long fall into oblivion.
I feel lighter, unburdened, as if the softest push could send me drifting away.
Just a little bit further. See my actions, Lady Shah. Hear my words of faith. Blessed Night Singer, witness my adoration. Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall. Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
Unkind. I could never.
At your command.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
We got started.
Do what you will. I cannot prevent you. But you know as well as I will come for you. One day.
Poor child. So enthralled by gory revenge fantasies, you may find yourself disappointed.
Balthazar. Come to add more bars to my cage? Or perhaps to lead this would-be Justicia's blade directly to my heart? I invite you. Heap more sins upon your head. My retribution will be all the sweeter for them.
All this time, and you still fail to appreciate the gifts I bestowed on you, Aelin. Sad to see a thing of beauty not recognize its own worth. But General Thorm, he appreciates you, and he wants you close at hand. So, I am here to whisk you back to him.
Ketherick. I welcome the sight of him after these 100 years. He whose immortality I supply with my very soul.
General Thorm. I'm sure you'll be on your best behavior for him, but just in case, I've taken some precautions. Keep back. It will take quite some concentration to secure Aelin for her little journey.
The Night Song is Shah's sacrifice. She's my destiny. He cannot have her.
I stand with you, Shadowheart. Slay the Night Song and take your place as a Dark Justicia.
Person? Please. You insult her. You insult me. Aelin is so much more than that. She is an Aasimar, bound to a soul cage of my creation, and lending her immortal strength to General Thorm. Her power, his will, and my genius. An unsurpassable feat.
Ramblings most unsane. Poor Balthazar. For maggots ate his brain long ago.
Hold your tongue, Aelin, or I'll take it away from you again. And you, no more questions. No more interference. Dead man, you haven't been paying attention, have you? Perhaps I'll revive your carcass and add you to my retinue. Then you'll have all the time in the world to think on your mistakes. Let us make short work of this.
Unleash me.
kindness to put an end to your follies.
I must heal. Many and vehement.
Let me strike. I seek an advantage.
Time to strike.
Take your Take your
You shall live to regret this.
Swift and lethal. Got to focus.
Take your
Time to push my luck again.
Not going to last much longer. On the move. I'm ready.
Take your Take your
On your command. Alat das.
I will ascend. My path be true.
Take you.
Make way. Sometimes the only way out is through.
Fresh orders?
Stay focused. Take you.
I thirst for combat.
Victory awaits. It has it. Taking position. What's the plan?
Take you. Take you.
Death's close at hand.
on. Nothing important is ever easy.
Balthazar has drawn his final rancid breath. Pity it was not my hand that brought it about. Instead, it was you. You, who have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
Not a dagger. A spear. My Lady Shah's spear. Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
The fate you seal is your own. To be a Dark Justiciar is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only servitude, until of course your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. But your bond is strong. You may yet be able to sway her from the path of duty to the path of light. And Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart?
Your own life. I sense more in you than you know.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be. I can't believe I just did that. Lady Shah will disown me. What will happen to me?
Not what will happen. What will you do? Your past is not yet lost. Your future is not yet fixed. Lay a hand on me in friendship, not quite Sharon. And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, oh then, we will have much to discuss. Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Selûne, mother of the so-called Night Song. The Night Song is no more! Resplendent. You have given me a great gift, little warrior. Don't you find it oh so curious that you would spurn your Dark Lady? Perhaps you feel a stirring of the truth already. But that will come later. There is a battle yet to be fought. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield. And the Moon Maiden will provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready? To kill Ketheric Thorm.
We need to leave. Lady Shah won't stand for us to be here, not after what we did. That's what frightens me. She must be angry. Yet, I don't feel it. Or hear it. There's only silence. Let's get out of here, please. Whatever's coming, I don't want to be in the heart of the Shadowfell when it finds me. The Night Song will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there and see what she's unleashed against Ketheric Thorm.
powerful ally. Well chosen, Shadowheart.
Ketheric Thorm's immortal.